Oh, come on. That was awesome. I'm
Welcome back
jamming.
to the Survivors of the Shadow after being off for a month. If you guys are even watching us, all right. Brad, go ahead. Introduce your character. Do
I
you
gotta remember his name.
do you remember your character? Okay, Devin, go ahead. Introduce your
Okay,
character.
I had to pull it
My
up.
name
Gee.
is Tiberius Bragg. I am a pirate bounty hunter.
All right, Julie.
I am Gordon Brie. I am a monk.
All right, and then Tyler.
I am Morton, the guy who is buff and good looking and cool and punches and stabs and does stuff.
Awesome. All right, Brad, go ahead. Did you read your name off your character sheet?
Yeah, my name's Peel the Cleaver Padley, and I am a treasure hunter.
All right. What do you guys remember?
I
I remember that I
remember.
got a third level of exhaustion.
Yeah, that's
people
kind of what I
died.
remember. Is we got
And we
attacked.
got some honey.
Got some.
My guy's
Um,
really good. Everybody else's guys kind of sucked, and Joel is super.
kind of sucked.
I got like one shot last time. That was nuts.
Let me
Yeah,
pull up the island, mystery island. Like, what did I call it? All right. I don't know why you have an X on your guy. We got the W ship. I think that was just you made out the letter W, and it was just a random letter I picked off the side of a ship. You guys found some carpenter tools from the
yep.
ship. You guys have a camp, which is I'm assuming where Brie is on the map.
Yeah.
Um, you guys are currently building that camp now with the carpenter tools, but it might be the weekend. So we'll see. This is now going on day 4, so about half a week so far in total since we started this adventure. This will be day 3 on the island, though. You guys were attacked by wasps walking through the jungle, and you guys found honey. And then cannibals attacked the camp. 2 crew members died, and several cannibals escaped. And then Mr. Bree.
Only 3.
I don't remember. Mr. Brie is somehow still alive, dang nabbit. At 3 levels of exhaustion though. So
Yep.
so the 6 levels where you die. Wah, wah, wah.
I'm halfway there.
You guys wake up on
Whoa,
the morning.
halfway there.
You guys wake up on the morning of day 4. Day 3 on the island, day 4 total since we started this, because we had one day which was the shipwreck day. And then day 2, which was your first real day on the island.
Pretty sure we've already gone over that part.
And then day 3. So, yep. Dude, go away, Joel. All right.
I wonder why he attacks your guy the most.
Gee, I don't know. She makes
Uh,
herself a target. Like,
He's just always wanted to kill me for all these years. Just
finally, my
taking it out.
fantasy is
Finally,
satisfied.
It's your stunning good looks.
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, darn it. Why are you so attractive? Stop it.
I don't believe you.
All right. So you guys wake up the
I
morning.
don't believe you.
You guys have set watches. I think the majority of your crew is probably exhausted too, but I'm not going to track their exhaustion levels, so I'm just lazy like that. Okay. What do you guys want to do? Day 4.
I'm going to do what I did yesterday, only hopefully not get attacked this time. I'm going to stay at camp and help build stuff.
Question for you: since you can't get rid of your exhaustion until this weekend, do you want to make an extra character, a 5th character that you can rotate out? You guys can have backup characters. You guys might end up with a secondary character anyway because your primary character dies. Do you want to build one to kind of go out and adventure with them?
Maybe. I wouldn't like if this one doesn't go very well, then yes, I definitely will be making another character.
I'm just wondering because, like, as they go out, they might come across dangers that are set up for 4 people, and with you out being there, that's why I'm kind of like wondering if you want to bring a character out like today, or if you want to bring Mr. Brie out, or if you want to leave Brie back, and then bring out your backup character essentially. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can look at the stuff to create another character again.
Yeah, and if you want to do magic, just let me know. We'll work on the magic rules, but yeah, pretty straightforward on that. But if you don't want to do magic, like fighter would probably be a great one, or champion or something like that, just to keep it simple. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I definitely want to inspect the bodies and see what the crap happened, because I remember we came into
That's right.
the end of the fight.
Um, so we talked about the sharp teeth on the medicine check. They don't seem to have anything of significance on them. Go ahead and each of you guys roll me a d100.
Ooh, first
Me included?
roll.
Sure. Boo, 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 boo.
Oh,
We're rolling a D100. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got an 84.
Ooh,
One
hopefully
more.
high is good and not bad.
Okay, I don't know.
If
16.
59.
I doubt 16
69.
gets anything.
All right, here you go. This is no idea where this is coming from. All right, Pill, you, clever. You open up the pocket and you find this card. It looks almost like a tarot card. You know, like you read fortunes with it and stuff like that. It's really kind of damaged and kind of like mildewy. But you look at it and it looks an awfully lot like you, like a cartoonish characteristic of you, with a knife in your head.
Hmm.
Hmm. All right, 75. Let's see what you found. Who rolled the 75? That would be Morton.
Yes.
You find a set of bone pipes. So like a bone, like a almost like a harmonica, but all the bones are like different length, and you can blow into them, and they actually whistle and make a sound. But you're slightly suspicious
Nice.
that it might be humanoid bones.
Oh, icky.
84.
It's a less cool Ocarina of Time.
Gordon.
Necromantic Ocarina of Time.
So Gordon, you find a piece of paper. Do you want to roll me another one? That doesn't work. Gordon, roll me another one. 84 does not work. All right, Tiberius.
That's friggin' rude. How dare you?
59.
94.
94.
Ooh.
All right. A mosaic tile with a multicolored glazed surface. Kind of looks like just a shiny. It's a shiny. Looks like it
It's
possibly
shiny.
came from like a ship, from like a captain's cabin window type thing. If that makes sense.
Like stained glass kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a shiny. So it looks like this guy just picked it up probably because it was a shiny. Tiberius, what'd you get? 65 or 59?
59.
Okay, I had 2 on there. We'll do that. A rabbit's foot.
A rabbit's foot?
Yep.
Hey, that's lucky.
Irene. Oops, I'm sorry.
The left foot. I don't know if it matters, but the left rear foot. I don't know if that matters either. So. You can't tell if it's the left rear foot or the right front foot, but it's one of those two. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, at least you know it's not a human foot.
Yes.
Right.
All right. That's what you find on them. You don't find anything that seems like of any real value though. You find these random trinkets that look like absolutely be something that like they would have. The tarot card really kind of throws you off, but it might be a shipwreck item as well. And you just look like a classic rogue thug that would have a knife in his head. So it could just be, coincidence, 100% coincidence. I swear it wasn't on purpose.
I highly doubt it, but that's okay.
All right. But yeah, you guys don't find anything of value on them. You guys got spears if you want spears from them. They're wooden spears.
We'll take spears.
Yeah. They don't seem to have any significance of anything else.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we treat the people that are there, and I guess we just Do we want to go out and venture again? Or we want to stay and build while he's
I'd love
rolling
to stay
dice.
and build.
Okay. You guys can stay
I
and
feel like you
build.
need some sort of fortification or something.
Yeah. What do you guys want to build?
Sorry, I'm a little slow.
What do we have left to build?
Let's see here. My list. Captain will remind you because why not? All right. You guys have been looking for food and water. You have some food and water. You guys may need a fresh source of water if you're going to stay here for an extended period of time. And food will last you a minute. Maps. You do have maps. So far, the cartographer has not been able to figure it out. What would that be? Your quartermaster Victor has not figured out where you guys are. Tools. You guys have now found carpenter's tools. And that will help with the building supplies. You guys have found some spears, but you haven't found any other real weapon yet. You guys have your pistols for now, and you have your gear on you, but you haven't gotten any backup ammo. So if you guys roll a nat 1, your pistol's done for, if you have one.
Well, I guess we start to build a shelter for everybody, or shelters for everybody.
Okay. You guys are going to stay behind then for now? That will be fine for me. Everyone roll me a d8.
Three.
8.
7.
8. My goodness.
8. Look at
Cotton
that.
mouth.
All right, one more.
Gross.
Who am I missing? Gordon. Oh, you got it already. Okay.
Yeah.
8. I'm going to say you guys made some good progress throughout the morning. Are you guys going to spend the whole day or just the morning so far?
I guess we could.
I
Start
want
with
to stay the
morning,
whole day.
see how
Yes.
it goes.
I mean, it might be worth spending the entire day because then we can get a decent shelter built, and then tomorrow we can look at going out unless you guys want to go out.
Yeah. You guys have knocked off effectively one day by staying behind and helping. Thanks to the random 8 that you guys were able to get enough trees knocked down and start building that up.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys want to stay for the rest of the night, go ahead and roll me another set of d8s.
Ooh.
I got an 8.
Nice.
Ooh, hey, me too.
Nice.
We got 2 8s on this one.
All right, and one more. Who's missing?
Sorry. Me.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry,
guys-
I was having difficulties.
We'll knock off another day of hard work, and I will not give you any ill effects from pulling basically a double shift. You guys had a nice, easy day. You had a nice trade wind coming through. I gave you a nice breeze. You guys didn't have to work in the heat, and for the most part, you guys had a good day. Your guys are rotating out as well, watching guard and stuff like that. Anything going on roleplay wise with you guys or with anyone during this time?
Are we trying to get to know each other?
You guys can talk to each other as much as you want to. You guys should be, filling out your backgrounds at this point. Give me some fuel to put on the fire later.
I
don't
feel like
want to
I have
give you
some
any more
time.
fuel. I'm already almost dead.
I kind of want to go talk to Sharkbait and start seeing if I could start getting to know that guy.
Shark
See
bait.
if there's a way to sacrifice him for our benefit.
I feel like this is that meme
Start
where it's
training
just
him.
like you walk in, you see this really cool guy in the corner. He looks awesome. He looks epic, and I have this huge backstory for him. All right, is there anyone else? Yeah, there's a goblin. I want to talk to the goblin. Oh, take it.
Yes.
Shark bait will tell you a fisherman tell. That is epic. Let's see. Is there an AI? What AI app should I use? Was it Chat GPT?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pilot. Microsoft Copilot's a good one.
Microsoft Copilot's great too.
Let's go here. Tell me a fisherman's tale from a 1700s sailor with a missing hand.
2 hours later.
Tell me a short. I should put this because it's
It's
like
probably a long story.
still going.
I just sit down with Sharkbait for the next few hours while he tells me his life story.
This is how I lost my pinky, and my ring finger, and my California finger.
Let's see. Okay, when I type in short, it's like literally like, I gather round, and I'll spin you a short one. It was back in the year 1752, aboard the Black Marlin, a ship as weathered as her crew. I had 2 hands once, but that was before the sea took one from me. Sorry, that got me. I didn't expect that part to be in there. We were sailing off the coast of New England, the wind biting sharp, and the waves relentless, when we spotted her, an old whaling ship, all but forgotten, her sails torn like a ghost from the past. Board her, lads, the captain bellowed, and we did, swords drawn, ready for a fight. But what we found was no crew, just an empty deck. The smell of death thick in the air. The ship had seen trouble, and trouble found us. From below, a great thud echoed. We rushed down, and that's when it happened. A massive, twisted thing, half man, half fish, rose up from the dark. A sea creature cursed, with a maw like a shark's, and eyes that glowed with some unholy fire. The beast grabbed me. My arm was gone in a heartbeat, torn clean from the socket, as though it were a child's toy. My mates didn't last long. I barely made it back to the Black Marlin, bleeding and broken. They say the creature still haunts those waters, and I say, be careful when you find a ship with no crew. The sea's got a mind of its own, and sometimes it takes more than you're willing to give. That's how I lost my hand, lad. The sea's got a way of remembering, and she don't forget those who challenge her. There's your story.
I love it. Well, it's unfortunate for him, but great story.
You can roll an insight check. You don't believe him.
I don't know. That was a very convincing story. He had the accent and everything.
I was like a nat 20 persuasion.
Was that 20 deception check?
Or deception, yeah.
There you go.
Depending on how true it was.
I just copied and pasted it in the Discord chat if you guys wanted it.
That's awesome.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna see if Sharkbait is a musical man and see if he wants to give those pipes.
Yeah, roll
shot.
a d20 for him. No modifier, just a luck check.
Oh,
2.
it was close.
Yes.
The captain comes over and takes the pipes away. And just like, what are you doing? We've told you before, Sharkbait, you are not allowed to play instruments on my ship. Aye, but we're not on the ship, are we, Captain? Don't make me throw you overboard. She walks away. I might want to stop playing, or she's going to find a ship just to get on to throw me overboard.
But then we got a ship, so
Yeah, no complaints here about that.
All right. Anything else you guys are doing? Anything else I can make ChatGPT do for us?
I mean, see if the cartographer can freaking find where we're at.
He cannot. Roll a luck check for the cartographer. Which is a d20. There it is. What do we get? A 6.
Oh, 6.
He has no idea. He's like, I don't think we're down south. He's like looking at the south end of the continent. She's like, no, we're not. There's no way we made it down there.
Yep.
How are we going to make it off this cursed island?
Probably not.
It's like there's more to explore or something. Bum bum bum.
No. Well,
If anything else from
What
anyone
time
else?
is it?
It's getting late in the evening. You guys are talking throughout the day is what I'm imagining. Because we already determined with those random encounter checks that nothing's happening. Except for you guys are making good progress. So I'm just kind of figuring what else you guys are doing during the day. Kind of a montage.
we have the camp all set up now, right?
It's getting there. It's not quite fully set up.
You said it was about 4 days left, right? And we knocked 2 off?
Yeah, well, not quite 4 days. So you guys will actually probably the end of the next day will have access to a long rest.
Okay.
That's
Sweet.
right. If you guys are just joining us, listening in, I do not give my players. They have to earn their long rest. They have to find it.
We have to build this whole fortress campy thing.
All right.
Um,
You guys want to do that? Let's go ahead. If you guys are done, let's go ahead and roll luck checks for the night. Or D8 checks for random encounters. 8.
Oh boy.
6.
super lucky. Super lucky,
6.
super lucky. Please do not roll another 6.
Or you rolled
6,
another
6.
6.
We already did. We got 3 6s and an 8.
All right.
Ah!
Let me look up the details for Asmodeus real quick. All right, no, I'm just kidding. You guys,
3.
There we go. I broke the circle.
you guys sleep well. By the devil's own luck, apparently. You guys do your watches. You guys are able to short rest appropriately. So if you guys need a hit point, you can take the number of hit points equal to your Constitution modifier. I don't know who's down. Is anyone down hit points still?
Not anymore.
Okay. And then if you want to
Yes, I am still down to 2 of 9.
Oh, yeah, that's
So,
right. I forgot.
and your con score is +1.
Yeah. No, +2.
Then you get 2 more hit points back. Yeah, I just saw. You saw your hit points. Yeah, you got
Oop,
+2.
I'm almost halfway.
Cool beans. All right. It is now day 5. You guys wake up, and the camp is pretty much finished. And it looks like the rest of the crew can finish it while you guys are away.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we want to go hunting for that cannibal group?
Make friends with
Yeah,
them.
we can, but I'm also kind of worried if we find a big group of them, you know?
That's fair. We should probably at least like scout out like where they are.
Yeah,
I'm
I
surprised
would
they haven't attacked us at this point. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I have to figure out where they're at. Hold on. Let me put them on the map.
You're welcome, DM.
I'm just kidding. Like, kind of. All right. Yeah. Just whatever you guys feel like doing, let me know. Like, are you guys gonna move out then?
Well, if we finish it, I think at least 3 of us could go. I don't know how Joel wants to do his. If he wants to stay in and keep his guy safe for one more day.
That's what I was thinking.
Safe like last time.
Yeah.
staying in, hopefully actually being safe for a little while.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to make you roll separate from them on the random encounter checks.
Nope, never.
Never.
It might be safer for you to come with us.
And instead of just staying there, going with you, and then just staying in the back, even though I can't do anything in the back.
I was about to say, yeah, you're so slow now. It'd be more difficult than help.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay, let's do it. What direction do you guys want to go?
Do we have an idea of where they came from? Like, could we track them based off footprints or anything?
Roll me a.
Oh, actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be checking for footprints. There we go.
Roll me a retro survival check. Let's
Survival?
do explore.
Okay.
Explore or hunt? Hunting.
Explore?
Do we have hunting?
Hunting? Yeah, we have hunting.
Let's do hunting.
20. Oh, no. 22. Sorry.
Okay. How far did you follow them yesterday?
As far as I dare.
What? Okay. I mean, they were definitely coming from towards the mountain, from towards the volcano. You see a plum of smoke ever coming out of the center mountain of the island.
As I'm following their footprints, that's the direction they go.
That was the direction that they went. But this is now a 2-day-old trail. So if you go to pick it up and you got the general gist of it, you're going to lose it within the first hex.
Okay. So I go back and tell all the guys that, hey, I went and checked the footprints. It looks like they come from the volcano or mountain at the center. If we wanted to head off and go check that out. What do you guys think?
How much? I forgot. How big's a hex again? Is it 5 miles?
Grab your tape measure on the left side and click and drag. So click and drag. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so yeah, they're 5 mile hexes. Okay.
We're about 20 miles from the center, it looks like.
Dear.
So it'd take us, what, about a day to get to the center?
It would take you probably 2 days unless you can get a good route there.
Ignore that.
Because like while exploring, it's a little bit harder. You could try to push it, but then you have all sorts of disadvantages on like perception checks and stuff. And then you have disadvantage on stealth checks, so it's just kind of like you're more likely to get ambushed than ambush them. You're more likely to let them know where you're at and that you're looking for them.
I don't know, I'm just a little uncomfortable that they haven't come back to attack us again.
Well, I mean, our crew did throttle them pretty good, so...
That's fair.
I mean, they took 2 of us for like 10 of them.
Oh, that was the wrong button.
Jeez Louise.
That was the wrong button.
Rolling 4d8s, wrong button.
I was just calculating damage really quick. Don't worry.
Right. You wish.
Can anyone take 21 hit points of damage?
No.
Nobody can.
All right.
I don't think so.
So you can try to locate them and look for evidence as you're going out along the trail, but each hex I'm going to make you make checks if that's what you want to do. So you can effectively move your way through one hex and know the direction of the next hex because of that. Let's have one token to represent where your crew is heading. Jewel, did you decide if Brie is going or staying?
He is gonna stay.
Okay. So you guys will go into the W hex. If you guys want to put yourselves on the W ship, you go back past that ship, following some trails, and then it cuts into the forest. It seems like it skirts along the jungle, and then it cuts in to the jungle, going towards the mountain. So you can either go this hex or this hex to try to go towards the mountain.
Hmm.
We're gonna have
Which ones?
you as our character, as our party character. All right, Morton. So,
Okay.
yeah, just from what you understand, tracking them so far, Devin, Tiberius, they're going towards
Yeah.
the mountain. So you lose it, but you know this general direction will get you there.
Okay. Um.
Are you guys setting out first thing, like daylight?
Yeah, I would say that we probably should.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably best.
You guys can
Okay.
move essentially 2 hexes for free, and then the third hex comes at a forced march. Okay.
So we get to the one next to the W ship and have to stop.
So that's where you're at right now, but you're good. You can move another hex right now without it being a forced march.
Okay. So then I tell the crew that, hey guys, I'm losing the trail a little bit here. It goes in 2 different directions. We can either go southeast or pure south. What do you guys think?
That's a great question, actually.
Can I see anything in either direction that would make us not want to go that way?
What specific are you looking for making you not want to go?
Danger.
Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Do another hunting check to see if
Hunting check.
yeah, kind of like an instinct of where in the jungle you are and stuff. 14. Neither direction looks less favorable because it's pretty thick foliage, if that makes sense.
Foliage.
Yep, that word.
That word. Yeah, from what I can tell, they look about the same.
Kind of 6s.
Yeah, kind of 6s either way, guys. Should we just pick one, flip a coin, and go with it?
I say we go down.
Yeah, if we go south, that means we can just wrap around and come back if we need to.
Sure. Okay. So just head south. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm trying to make this go back, but it's not working too well for me. All right. Okay. You guys go south. Roll me an explore check, whoever's leading the party.
explore.
Yeah.
Oh crap! 9.
Okay.
Gross.
Roll me an even die. Any die.
Any die?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
3.
You meet some foliage, and it seems kind of hard to get through. Some whatever the word is, Joel will always correct me. But you guys managed to press through it. It seemed like to kind of divert you one direction then another, but you guys managed to stay fairly straight south. At least you think you are. Everyone roll me a d8. Let's see what happens on this square. On this hex.
6.
6.
Uh-oh.
Got an 8.
Dangerous territory here.
2. All right.
Camp's getting attacked.
So you guys are looking for the camp. Roll me perception checks.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone that's there. Sorry.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah, since Gordon's not there, your thing doesn't count.
I don't see it at all. 3.
There's a roof rack. Cool. We don't need one.
So you spot, you guys spot a couple people in the woods, and you see them talking. You start hearing voices, Tiberius. You especially.
Hey, hold up, guys. I hear people ahead of us. We probably should do this kind of sneakily.
If you guys want to roll stealth checks, you can move closer. It doesn't seem like they're speaking a language that any of you guys know.
I don't go into stealth.
Peel! I said quietly.
Peel like snaps a
19.
branch.
We're
Can
going
I-
stealth.
Yeah.
Come on. Yes.
21, 40, 44 divided by 3. What's 44 divided by 3?
11. No. I'm sorry.
20.
Almost 15. It's 14. 14.
14. Okay.
14 point something.
14.6.
Oh. No, so I want tools, character.
We'll call 15 all.
We could round up and say 15.
I'm grabbing some stats really quick for myself. Tribal. Could someone roll me a d20?
You already used it.
14.
So as you guys are walking up, you guys kind of go into stealth. Unfortunately, you guys hear snap, crackle, pop as Peel steps on a giant branch, and his foot slips out from under him, and he rolls his ankle, and you hear him cuss loudly. And you see these
I turn back.
two heads
Peel!
pop. You see these two heads pop out of the bushes next to you, and they look at you, and they look terrified, and they start running. And they're 100% the guys you've been looking for, the tribal warriors. What do you do?
Great.
They're running from
Now
you.
they know we're here. Should we chase after them?
At least we could follow them, maybe. But I worry that it's like a ambush. Like it's a trap.
Yeah.
So you guys have to decide right now: chase or no chase.
I don't think we chase.
Catch
We
them before
allow
they get
them
back to their place.
Tiberius. Yes or no?
Chase.
Chase them.
Morton. Yes or no?
No.
Cleaver.
I'm gonna say no because I rolled my ankle.
All right. Well, you haven't hurt. It's just like you just rolled it. You're like, oh, and then it's fine. Because I'm not giving
okay.
you an injury from it. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Well, I think we let them run, and then we can kind of track them
So,
after they're sprinting because they're gonna make a
Tiberius.
lot of noise.
You start running after them. What do? You realize that they're not following you. Do you guys let him run? Tiberius is running.
Yeah, I start chasing him.
I mean, he's a big dude, and he's gonna make a nice little path where he's going, so we could follow him.
Roll initiative. I'm okay with this.
Plenty.
Alrighty. That doesn't work at all, does it? Alright, okay, someone roll me a d20 for the cannibals.
One. I like one. Let's go with one.
Alright, Tiberius, what'd you get for your initiative?
20.
20. Mort, what'd you get for your initiative?
I'm chubby, but I'm quick.
Well,
And then Peel got a 17. Okay. So they are, let's do this, like they're good 60 feet in front of you.
Fruit. Yeah, strawberry, orange, something like that.
So they're a good 60 feet in front of you now. It's your turn, Tiberius. You're dashing after them, or do you want to run and attack? What do you want to do on your turn?
Or tackle.
Yeah, I want to run and see if I can tackle them.
So you can run, but you can't tackle because dash will
okay.
require your move.
Okay. Is that about 60 feet ahead of me?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, sorry. Let's put him 90 feet ahead of you. I apologize because they were like a distance, and then they dashed, and now you're dashing after them. That way, it gives them a good 30 feet buffer. Are
Okay,
you
I'm
guys
gonna
okay with that?
pull.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to run after them as far as I can, pull my bow out, and shoot them.
You can move 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, so 30 feet up.
All right. Is your intent to kill them? With ranged weapons, typically it would be a kill.
I'm trying to disable. I'd like to disable if I can.
Yeah. Typically
That
ranged,
might
though,
be a
you
little
don't
bit harder, though.
have the choice. I think on typical less lethal damage. I don't know. What do you guys say about that rule? Yay or nay?
I mean, if it isn't like a TKO, I could see like maybe spines him or something.
Yeah, I would be okay with like dropping them, but then they make death saves until you go up to them and stabilize them. But you would have to
I
stabilize
could
them.
be okay with that because then we could stabilize him and be like, "Hey, bud."
Okay. Do you have 30 feet of movement? Is that right? Does anyone have
Let me
exhaustion already?
see.
I think I do.
Yeah, I've got 30 feet.
Okay. Do you have exhaustion?
No.
Okay.
No, just me and Joel.
And for every level of exhaustion, you lose 5 feet of movement. Brad.
Yep.
Okay. 30 feet. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
21.
21 will hit. Roll me some damage.
11.
Okay. That one drops, and the other one's terrified now.
And so I call out to him in as much effort to muster, don't move. See if I can scare him into staying put.
Okay. Does
And aim another arrow at him.
Does anyone speak Mountain or Dwarvish or Giant or anything like that?
I speak Orc and Mountain.
Okay.
I speak Orc and Druidic and Rosen.
I don't remember what language we did last time.
I think it was
I don't either.
Druidic.
Was it Druidic?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure it was Druidic, yeah.
Okay, then Druidic. If you don't speak Druidic, they don't understand you. So, all right.
Does he understand my intent at least?
That you're
I
trying
mean, he just saw his
he
friend
understands
drop.
the intent of trying to kill them, so he's going to run faster, I think.
All right. He just saw me drop his friend.
Cleaver, it's your turn.
I'm just basically gonna move up to behind Tiberius here, and just basically move to get to the guy he dropped.
Okay, do you want to dash or stay behind Tiberius?
You
could dash for free as well.
I'll
you
dash.
Can't. That's level 2. My bad. That's level 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'll just move as far as I can because I got a little level exhaustion. So I'll just be behind him.
Okay.
And then just make my way to the guy he dropped before he fails all 3 of his death rolls.
Okay. Mort, what do you want to do, Mort? Morton?
I will just move up, I guess, get close. I'll just use my 35 movement speed to get closer and then try to shoot him with my crossbow.
Go ahead, make me an attack roll.
Ooh. 13.
13 will hit.
Yes.
Eat him.
It's like they're wearing hide armor, which only has an AC of 12. All right, you drop the second one.
12.
We're out of initiative.
Got him.
That running didn't help.
All right, you guys, let's roll a couple death saves. And that 20.
20.
All right. 4.
One survived. One died.
Okay. So you guys walk up on them. Make me a quick perception check on Tiberius as you walk up to the guy you shot.
Okay. Yeah. 6.
All right, let me roll another just quick check really quick. All right, as you walk up, he's going to jump up and stab you with advantage because you're surprised by this. You weren't expecting him to jump up. You thought he was down for the count. 19 plus whatever, that's going to hit you. For
19. Oh, because of the... Isn't that advantage? So 19 or 11?
Yeah, 19 or 11, so it'd be 19.
Yeah, 19, that would hit.
Yeah, I think it's 22 total. That will be 7 damage as he spears you.
Don't tell me you're down.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
It is your turn. It is your turn, Tiberius. His nat 20 will come up. Give him that 1 hit point. And then he played dead and was waiting for you to get close to stab you with his spear. That was his ready to action, and then he used his reaction to stab you as you came close.
Okay. See, I'm gonna yank my dagger out and stab him also.
So much for
I don't
catching them
take
alive.
getting stabbed in surprise well.
So much for catching them alive.
Yeah, I'll grapple him, see if I can take his dagger away from him.
Go ahead and try to stab him. Like, are you attacking him or are you grappling him?
I want to grapple him.
Okay. That would be strength. I think it's the same thing.
Just pure strength.
Yeah. Which will be... Well, I think we can use your dagger score from the first roll because I think it's still strength-based. Yeah, you successfully 18. Grab him, and you're trying to get the weapon out of his hand. I'm going to have him fight against you to try to retain his weapon. You're grappling him, but you managed to get it out. He rolls a 9. And you managed to get the spear out, and now you have him grappled. You have the spear away from him. Do you hold the spear or do you throw it? Like toss it to the side?
I toss the spear away, and then I try and pin him to the ground.
Okay. You got him successfully pinned, and he does not have a weapon.
Cool.
Cleaver, what do you do?
I'm going to come up and try to talk to him in the different tongues that I have, and I know Druidic, so I'm going to try with that first.
What are you saying to him?
I'm just basically trying to get him to calm down and figure out why he decided to attack our camp.
Roll with disadvantage because you just attacked him, so he's not going to calm down easily.
Right.
Not specifically you, but you're part of the group that attacked him. But.
Right.
He does not. He does not take calmly to that. He's reacting even more so. You're like, calm down. He's like, I am calm. I am calm. You're stabbing me. And he's like fighting back. You know, you never tell someone that's angry to calm down, man. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn? That's not working for him. I'll give you that. That was a free action, I would say, because you're just using your words as you're walking up.
I have a rope. Let's tie him up, and then we can let him calm down while he's tied up.
Calm down. You're pulling rope out of your bag.
We're going to watch this video.
All right. Make me a sleight of hand check to tie the knot.
12.
Alrighty. He is tied up for the time being. He passively will not be able to escape from a 12. So he would have to make active movements to try to do that. Okay, and Morton, what do you want to do? As they're tying up the other dude.
I definitely want to see if I can just do like a perception check to like just make sure there's nobody else hiding around or kind of sneak up on us.
Your passive perception is definitely good for that, but like if you want to roll, I'll give you a free perception roll.
Okay.
You don't feel anything on your passive perception?
Let's see.
Yeah, there's no one coming. You feel totally safe and alone in this jungle. There's like a circus show moving behind you. You know, like you got like the clown. Have you seen that clown video? Did you notice the clown? Like, nope.
I'm just gonna go like I don't know, maybe stomp on that other guy to make sure he's still gonna be down.
Oh, you want to hit him while he's down?
Like not the guy they're tying up, the other one.
You want to kill that guy?
Yes.
Okay. You have successfully killed him. Don't worry about that. You go up and curb stomp him. He's down.
I throw those stupid bone pipes on his corpse.
You find a tree branch and turn him around and open his mouth. No, I'm just kidding. That's too much detail. All right. Okay, you have caught one person and the other one is dead. If you want to check him for stuff, roll a d100 to find another random useless trinket.
Do we tie him up better and take him back to camp? Or do we try to interrogate him here and then leave him dead or alive?
It's a good question.
You know what?
I think we should probably interrogate him here, just to see where the cannibal camp is. I'm kind of gunning for. I want to get how many there are.
Okay. I pull out the tarot card and ask him, "Why did you guys have this on you guys?"
He's like, "I don't know what that is." He just says, "I don't know what it is."
Okay. I ask him where his camp is.
I don't have a camp.
Stop lying to me. I know you're lying.
I don't lie. I'm sitting right now.
Yeah, you're definitely lying to me.
He just shrugs.
How many health points does this guy have?
He rolled a nat 20 when he dropped, so that's 1. He's hurt. He cusses you out a few times and calls you a devil, by the way, just to let you know. He basically says he doesn't want to answer your questions.
In other words, he is not happy.
Well, I mean, if he's not going to answer any questions, I guess we just gut him like a fish and leave him here for his buddies to find.
Sure.
It's way of the world. I'll feed my clan.
No, we'll poison your body so it kills your clan.
Sounds good. Then the animals will probably eat me first and probably get killed.
I'll make sure that they don't. I'll put a fire by you.
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe it'll burn off the poison.
By his level
smell good.
Jeez.
I ask him where the nearest water source is.
Up yours and to the left.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like you were at the ocean. There's your water source.
I mean, we could drag him to the water and waterboard him.
You could. You could torture.
Torture.
Him. Torture gets a little dark.
I didn't say the T word.
I said waterboard, not torture.
It's interrogation, okay? It's so different.
Is that arrow still in him?
Yep.
I take the arrow and I twist it.
Ooh. All right, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Can I do it at advantage since he's in pain?
Nope.
17.
He feels your intent now. He doesn't seem as... I don't know. He seems to soften him up at the moment. I'll let the 17 soften him up at the moment.
Okay. You guys got any other questions other than where his clan is and why they decided to attack us?
I'm going to ask him the same question. Where is your clan?
He doesn't understand. I'm sure Pill will translate for you, though.
I will translate for him.
It's like, this is our island, our home. You are invaders here. You are devils that have invaded our home.
We shipwrecked and want to leave. We don't want to fight you.
We want you to leave, or we will eat you.
Are you going to help us leave, or are you just going to attack us?
We want to eat you now because you're on our island, our home. Therefore, you're food.
Huh. Where's your clan at? And then we can know and easily feed you guys.
You will attack my clan.
We will not.
Roll. Is that a deception or persuasion?
We'll do a deception. 20. Nat 20.
Oh,
Oh.
Nat 20.
Oh
See
wow.
what he rolls if he gets a nat 20 back. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
I do not
Bull
trust
crap.
you, you invaders. You are prey. We do not trust prey. He just kind of like doubles down on his devotion at that moment.
Well, you gotta admire his devotion. It's
You
impressive.
You do.
He's definitely more talkative than he was before, but at the same time, he doesn't seem like he wants to do that. And he doesn't feel like he should trust you because of that nat 20.
If I untie you and let you go, will you tell us where your group is?
No. If you untie me, I will try to kill you and eat you. Might as well kill me now.
No, that's too much fun just to do that. Can I tell by any of his body language when I'm asking him questions if he's looking or kind of making a motion in a direction of where things are?
Roll an insight check to try to read his body language. No.
No, that one sucked.
You cannot tell. He stares you in the eyes the entire time when you're talking. He doesn't stop staring you down. Hey, he licks his
As
lips
I'm watching him,
from
could
time to
I do
time.
the same kind of thing? Watch his body language.
Yeah, you can roll separate.
17.
You can tell he's not really giving away where anything is at, but you can tell that he doesn't necessarily want to die, but he doesn't feel like you guys will truly let him live. So he feels like if he tells you, he's dead. If he doesn't tell you, he's dead. So he's doubling down on that devotion, and that's kind of why he doesn't feel like you guys are to be trusted.
How about this? We take him back to camp, and we'll treat him nicely.
Before killing him?
Maybe. It depends. And then kind of give him a day or two to kind of think over his devotion on if he's going to do that. Because if we get him to talk, that's a win. Or we just kill him here and keep searching.
What do you think, Morton?
I feel like this isn't really getting us anywhere. I feel like we should just kill him and be on our way. But
I still want to get the cannibals' numbers at least. Back.
Yeah.
I mean, we could drag him with us, see if he's useful at all. What do you think, Bill?
Do we feel like the direction that they were running away from us was the direction that they're running to, like, their people, or just running away in fear?
You can't tell. They were running towards the mountain, though.
Could keep heading toward the mountain, see if that's where they're at.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, we
is getting evening time. If you guys head back now, you'll make it back to camp by dark. But if you guys continue on, you guys are going to have to spend the night in the jungle.
Okay, do we leave him here? Do we take him with us? Or do we leave a body?
Planning on going back to camp?
Yes. Definitely planning on going back to camp. But do we take him with us alive? Or do we leave him? Because he's calling the devils thinking that we're just going to kill him, so maybe we pull a trump card on him and we bring him to camp and not kill him.
I mean, if you guys want to go back to camp, I could keep scouting forward, see if I can find where they're at, get an idea of their numbers.
Except for we'd separate the party, and I just saw a glimmer in his face that he really likes that idea.
Having a hostage on their side will help you when he escapes. Tell you exactly where the camp's at. I'm just trying to help you guys out by capturing Tiberius. Is what it is. There's only a 50% chance that he ends up roasted over a spike, over a spit of fire. You know. Just...
Yeah, I say we just bring him back to camp for now.
Okay.
I think that's probably the best.
Yeah.
Option.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So who's going to be responsible for guarding him?
I think it's going to be shifts on who's guarding him.
Who's going to be responsible for the walk back? I'm just saying, who's holding the leash? That's all I'm asking.
Me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the biggest dude, so I probably should be.
You guys did run a little bit, not too much. You guys are in a newer area. Roll me, whoever's leading back as well, roll me an exploring check. Who's going to lead the trip back?
An explorer check?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure we have explore with survival. No.
No, it looks like explore and hunting are two separate. I think we took survival and broke it into explore and hunting.
Yeah.
All right. You guys will start heading back the way you came, I'm imagining. Roll me a perception check there, Tiberius.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. 14.
Okay. And then I'm going to need the three of you guys to roll me an exhaustion check. So just a simple constitution save.
Con save?
Hold on. Are you wearing heavy armor?
No, I'm wearing medium.
Medium. Let me see the rules on that. We're waiting for him to get back anyway. Unusual environments? Is that what it would be under?
For what?
Heat.
It might be.
You know, I know it's in the. I'm going to pull up the Tomb of Annihilation because I know it's in there. Land of Chult. Let's say it's here. Navigation, dehydration. Tracking miles, navigation, dehydration. Diseases. Should be so. That's something I can do. Diseases. Alright, and where is it? Do you know where it is in the GM's guide? What the rule is on it?
I don't. I haven't looked that deep into it yet.
Extreme heat. Here we go. Uh, medium and heavy armor is disadvantage on your Constitution check.
Medium armor is disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to have light armor in settings like this. It's good for AC,
Okay.
but unfortunately, it's not good for this aspect of it. Ooh.
Oh, gross.
That's 1 level of exhaustion.
Delightful.
Go ahead, Cleaver. Roll me a Constitution save.
10.
I will give it to you at 10. And then I am going to roll one for Morton. Alright, Constitution save, we're saying, right?
Yeah.
Alright, he passes. Okay. So just 1 level of exhaustion there. And you guys are on your way back. And then, let me see. The guy manages to slip his ropes. Let me roll to see what he tries to do. Evens, he attacks you. Odds, he runs away. Evens, he attacks you. And you are surprised by this attack again. Alright. Does a 15 hit you, Tiberius?
No.
Okay. He tries to attack you. He slips his rope and he tries to grab you and pull at you and swing at you. You do manage to fend him off. Anything you guys want to do against him at this point?
I'm going to kill him. I'm tired of this. It's gotten old.
Okay, roll an attack roll.
15.
15. Yep, that will hit him, and he is on the ground. You don't need to roll damage. He had 1 hit point. All right. Anything else you want to do with that? Do you want to leave him for dead? Do you want to make sure he's dead, or do you want to move on? Do you want to stabilize him and bring him back unconscious? Or do you
I
want
mean,
to...
that might be helpful, but also might be annoying to keep bringing him.
Yeah, I mean, this is the second time he's attacked me. I'm done with this bastard.
Okay.
Dump him.
All right. You guys will leave him for dead. While you were gone, Morton, I did roll a con save for you. You passed, so you do not have any additional levels of exhaustion. Tiberius does, however, have a level of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a little bit of distance left
do.
to go, but you guys are pushing the forced march. Does anyone have anything that prevents them from doing a forced march? Making sure no one took like a racial trait or something. I don't know if there was one.
I don't think there was one.
Okay.
Not that I
Go
know
ahead
of.
and roll me one more one more con save as you guys make your way back to camp.
Oh, gross.
And disadvantage for Tiberius again. Okay. You guys all gain 1 additional level of exhaustion as you guys make it back to camp.
Of course.
You guys are gone all day. Mr. Brie, tell us about the worried mom that you were as they finally walk into camp. Bloody, disheveled, exhausted, sweating.
Pissed off.
I obviously I wouldn't be worried until it was starting to get, late in the day.
It's like
And
black
then-
outside.
As it started turning dusk, I would not stop bothering the captain about possibly going and finding until she finally kicked me in the butt and told me to go chill out. If they're not here by morning, we'll go check on them, kind of thing. and I'm out at the edge of the camp pacing. So much that, I'm kicking up some dirt and stuff until I finally hear something. And I kind of duck behind a tree-ish to kind of see what if it's them or if it's the cannibals coming back. Until I see them, and then I kind of run/hobble toward them and almost tackle them as they come into camp. I was so worried. I'm so glad you guys are safe. You guys are the only things that make it so that I didn't die.
Oh, we
Okay,
missed you
Gordon, we're
too,
all right.
buddy.
And then, yeah, I guess. Because the only reason
am
I haven't
hurt and a little
had
tired,
more
though.
exhaustion is because of Morton.
Alrighty. Who has levels of exhaustion anyway at this point?
I think we
I
all
think
do.
everybody does now.
Yeah. Let's go. Cleaver, Tiberius, Brie, and then Windrunner. How many levels of exhaustion do you have, Cleaver? 2?
I have 2. Yep.
How many do you have, Tiberius?
2.
Mr. Brie
3.
and Windrunner.
1. As far as I know, unless I took another one while I was gone, I can't remember.
No,
No, just the one.
you saved while you were gone. When I clicked and rolled for you, you were good. So,
And 1, yeah.
okay.
Get the GM's own luck.
You guys are back. You have camp set up. You guys can effectively start long resting. It does take 2 days to long rest.
Oh dear.
And it's one long rest for 1 exhaustion point, right?
Yes. So how many days do you guys want to long rest for?
6 days. I'm just hanging out on the beach.
Okay. Yeah, it's 2 days for every long rest that you guys are doing. Let me see what happens here.
Got nothing better to do. Except defend the camp against possible cannibals.
Can we like go fishing while we're long resting?
Sure.
Well, leisure fishing is very different from fishing. Leisure fishing is what we would do, going out, having fun, just chilling with the boys.
Yeah.
You said 6 days, right?
Cracking open some cold ones with the boys.
Yeah,
while
looks
we're-
like
Yeah.
4.
Yep.
3, 4, 1. Alright, I'm just seeing what happens. 1,
It's lots of dice being rolled.
3, 5, 3, 2, 4.
Much going on. Oh.
6, 2, 1, 2, 2, 4. Okay. Roll me some d8s. Let's roll, let's do it. Let's not do d8s. Let's do, yeah, let's do okay, nothing really happens on the first day. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Go ahead, Joel, roll me a d8.
8.
What do you guys want that's good to happen? Besides get off the island.
Another ship.
That's not happening.
Oh, I was
You
gonna
guys see
say
a ship
another
on
ship
the horizon,
falls-
build a big bonfire. By the time you get it built, they're gone. All right. No, I'm just kidding.
The USS Montana shows up
With the
and picks us
Marines,
up.
they send in the Navy SEALs to save you guys from the beach.
Yeah,
What's the freaking boat that disappeared in the Civil War?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like that ship just like shows up out of nowhere, being manned by Civil War era guys with muskets.
Let's do this. How about this? Roll me a d20
Find
for
a
that
map
8.
for the cannibal.
Roll me a d20, Mr. Brie.
20. Why the heck can I? I'm rolling amazing this time. How come I couldn't roll well before?
Alright,
Because
Gosh.
RNGesus was not with you.
let me see here. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna go back to the old GM's guide.
Did we get some popcorn popping on the apricot tree? And have it be actual popcorn?
You, Joel, are walking along the beach and you trip and stub your toe. You're like, son of a god! Like, what did I trip on? You go back and kind of blow it off, and there's a wooden chest buried in the ground.
Ooh.
Why not?
If it's buried, I'm pretty sure it's not a mimic.
Where's my random treasure?
Obviously,
Full
I
of
call the guys over. I'm like,
wasps,
dude,
giant wasps.
come on,
You call
let's dig this
everyone over?
out. Well, the guys, not everyone, no, but the guys, you know, the
Just
other
the
three,
cool kids in the block.
the cool kids that eat at the cool table.
The cool table.
Cool table.
Man, you guys like turning this into high school or something. Like this is.
Maybe.
Dude, there wasn't even a
Ooh.
cool table in high school. This is like middle school talking. Like, come on.
Individual.
By the time everyone was in high school, they're like, I'm just sitting in the group that I get along with. Not,
All right, roll me.
they're so cool. I wish I could sit at their table.
Hold on. Roll a d100. 85.
85.
Okay, roll me 3d6. That would be 100 silver.
Hey.
Okay. Split 4 ways, each get 25 silver. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Why not? You just roll the freaking 8 on there, so I'll give you something good. And then I had you re-roll a 20 to see what it's going to be, and then I'm like, if you roll a nat 20, I'll give you treasure. Like, you roll a nat 20. Like, really? All right, so that's day 7. Nothing bad happens. Go ahead and roll me another d8, Tiberius.
A D8.
Yeah.
8.
Roll me a d20. 10. Okay.
10.
You find a sweet fishing hole where you can find a bunch of fish that come around actively. So
Sweet.
It's great news.
So that
No, if
will
only we
help
could
with
open some cold ones.
that will help with some food, supplement some food for you guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
now
we're
we just
doing
need to
pretty
find
good on
more,
food. Honestly, we've been pretty lucky with food.
We have
With
been.
finding that, like, we're pretty well set.
You guys could probably be
We were
here
already set for 4. We were already set for 4 weeks just from what we found from the shipwreck.
And this will supplement, so you guys aren't just eating dry food now. You guys are actually starting to cook fish. You guys are starting to enjoy that. You get the crew out as well, and they're going to help you fish. So they'll send like a couple crewmates out to gather fish for the day. You find like other things like crab, shrimp, and things like that. So you guys are like making do with some good food. Go ahead, Cleaver. Roll me another one for day 9. Day 9 goes without incident. You guys have successfully removed 2 levels of exhaustion.
Day 9? That should be more than
Maybe day
2.
6.
So day 6.
Day 9 would be.
No. Sorry. Day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9 is 4 days that you guys have spent. So sorry, not day not
okay.
day 9 of the exhaustion.
Okay.
Day 9 on the island. Day 9 on the island.
Okay, I understand now.
Okay. I'm going to do some other rules really quick.
Bad we didn't find like an abandoned Yeti cooler on the beach or anything.
Are we back up
Yo,
to
it's
full health also because of that?
Yeah.
Yes. Just one long rest would get us back up to full health.
Correct.
Yay.
I only have one level of exhaustion. I'm almost back to normal.
One more. Okay. 2 more days. Who wants to roll them? D8s.
I would like to roll one.
I'll roll one.
Okay.
6.
3.
3.
You guys have successfully had no incidents within the last 6 days. You guys have rolled away from those ones. And yeah, you guys should be at level 0 exhaustion at this point.
Yay.
You have treated your wounds. You guys have spent a week just hanging out, kind of walking the beach, exploring the area, but you haven't really explored the jungle, and the jungle hasn't. You haven't bothered the jungle, and the jungle hasn't bothered you.
Yay.
Woo!
Okay. What do you guys
Nice.
want to do?
I'm worried about the cannibals.
Yeah.
You guys have not
Kinda worried
seen
about
or heard
cannibals.
anything since then. So
I'm kind of feeling like we might have killed them all, but I'm also kind of feeling like we just killed a raiding party.
I mean, a tribe of cannibals can't have too many in number.
Yeah.
Kind of inherent in the name cannibal.
depends on the
Yeah,
number,
they definitely wouldn't have a huge amount.
depends on the number
Yeah.
of shipwrecks.
True.
True.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not.
If you don't
gonna
have a
be
bunch
really
of shipwrecks, what
welcoming
are they going to
anybody into their
resort to?
number.
They could be
Eating each
They
other.
could be omnivores. Doesn't mean they eat humans all the time. You know, they could be omnivores and eat both meat and veggies. They're like, man, I wish I had some meat. And then a ship shows up. They're like, it's a prayer from the heavens.
Well, I'm sure that they've got plenty of animals that they would eat, and they would just be like, "Man, I really wish I could eat some human."
Meat's back on the table, boys.
Man flesh.
No, what's really funny is, meat's back on the menu implies that, there are restaurants in Mordor.
Maybe there is.
That is true.
Well, maybe it's only Saruman. Maybe it's only Saruman because they're from Saruman's. Saruman's
From
man, the one that
Isengard,
made it.
yeah. Isengard, it seemed like a fancy place until the orcs moved in.
Yeah.
It was a fancy place, like
It had
nice,
meat on the
beautiful
menu,
gardens
but they
and
ate all the
everything.
meat off the menu, so therefore they had to say that line later. No, I'm just kidding. Because they ruined the
More
Isengard's.
Olive Garden.
Now I'm just imagining like a Taco Bell and like the tower.
No, they wouldn't have a Taco Bell. They would have to build extra bathrooms for that.
Are you
Oh
kidding me?
no.
Did you not see their plumbing system? The whole place flooded. That thing was like destroyed.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyway, back to day 12. You guys wake up. It's been 2 weeks. How are you guys looking right now? Talk about your appearance. You've been 12 days stranded on this island. You guys have been basically within a 5-mile range. Just kind of rove in, but not going too far. For the last several days.
Since we actually have camp fully built and everything, we're not completely sunburnt from head to toe, but we are looking pretty reddened, tanned. Maybe some of us have gotten a little bit of the fat worked off of us because we have not been eating the glorious fattiness of everything. So we've lost some weight.
You guys have successfully stayed off the madness, too, up to this point as well.
True.
Yeah.
We managed to find stuff to do.
You guys
Oh,
are...
I'm sure some of us have dice cups and stuff still, too.
Sure.
So we're throwing dice around.
There's enough of
Maybe
you guys,
someone
too.
was able to save some cards.
There's enough of you guys, too, that I think you guys are able to talk to each other just like you're on a ship. But you also have more freedom to, like, kind of walk off if someone pisses you off. So.
Shark bait.
And doing some light stuff,
I'm telling
Like
you,
maybe
half
repair-
fish, half man. It's a real thing. All right.
No,
Your clothes are frayed. Your clothes are like starting to get frayed. They're catching on the brush and stuff like that. Definitely being
looking,
sun
yeah,
dyed.
sun bleach and stuff.
Yeah.
Not quite as pristine as it was before.
Okay.
Probably starting to stink a little bit. Okay, not starting. We are stinking quite a bit.
You guys are
I don't know
bathing.
about you, but I've taken ocean baths.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ocean baths can only take you so far.
Yeah, they can't get rid of the stink. They actually feel like
True.
a healthy layer of sodium now on your skin at all times.
So our tan isn't quite as much because the salt that's all over our body is just like making us slightly more pale than we actually are.
Everything is kind of sticky to your skin. You guys are about half out of fresh water.
Okay, so it's about time we go find that source of fresh water that the cannibals were having.
They would probably know where it's at. If there is more than one.
So I would suggest we try and find where you guys fought and killed some of those cannibals and try and see if we can track some stuff from that area. Even though it's probably going to not be very likely considering it's been another week, but week and a half.
Now, I will also warn you guys that moving through the thick brush and everything, it's going to be difficult terrain. This is what's mainly slowing you guys down on your adventure. Like, if it was open, you guys would be able to probably move like 3-4 hexes easily. But it's not open. That's what's causing you guys to go slow. So you guys, if you go out further, you're going to have to probably spend the night in the jungle unless you guys want to risk more exhaustion. You guys have now experienced that, so that's why I'm warning you guys on that.
We should probably take some supplies with us.
Would we have found some stuff for, like, maybe had some spare weapons and such that we would have been able to create machetes of some sort?
You guys
during our long breaks, our long rests.
You guys have what you have. You guys have not found additional weapons. You guys can easily make a club. Like
That's right. We were about to go check the weaponry when I got attacked by the shark.
Yeah. You can absolutely do clubs. You could probably fashion a quarterstaff. Pretty much wood. I mean, you could probably get a great club if you wanted. What are you looking for? Like a short sword?
I was more looking like machete to like be able to help us get through the terrain a little easier.
I mean, I'm the son of a blacksmith.
If it's
could I have
only
made
wood,
like
a
kind of a makeshift forge?
Yeah, like we would have been able to create like a makeshift forge of some sort.
Since you had 2 levels of exhaustion, I'll give you a little bit of time to work on something like that, like the last couple days. Go ahead and make me... What check should we do? Should we do a...
That would probably be...
Intelligence or wisdom? What do you think? I'm going to go with intelligence, because you're trying
Intelligence, I would say. Intelligence is more like... To me, intelligence seems more like experience-based. Whereas wisdom is...
I think wisdom's experience, but intelligence is like you have to actually know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's experience.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Wisdom is like you read the books, like you've studied.
I feel like that's the opposite. I usually think book smart is intelligence. That's what I feel like. But
either way,
I'm good with either.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an intelligence check right now. Just a straight intelligence check, and then
intelligence
to see. Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing I wouldn't be the one doing it.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. You are able to start. You find good rocks. You find a way to kind of craft some mud, to kind of create like a clay. In a way that you're able to craft a mini furnace, and you're able to get enough wood going that you're able to get it hot. So you could do small things in it, but you would need more time if you want a bigger forge. But you could do. You have a mini furnace essentially.
Cool.
So, what would you want to craft with that?
Like if we had like spare weapons, then we could turn them into more a machete type, but we don't really have anything.
Cut down brush. Cut through the brush.
Yeah, but we weren't able to go check the weapons at the shipwreck, so we don't really have any
You
spare
got your
things.
sword. You guys got your daggers. You
Well,
guys.
we could pick the weapons off of our dead guys.
You have a couple of
I
cutlasses.
mean, it sounds terrible, but
I mean, they have cutlasses. You could use the cutlass as a machete.
Yeah, you
There you
could.
yeah, that's probably all what we would do.
So it'd be a scimitar, by definition. So
Sure. Use those to cut through the brush.
How many we only had 2 people die, so 2 of us get an extra cutlass
yeah,
to be. Who of us is proficient in exploration or hunting?
I have
what?
proficiency in exploration, but not and hunting. I got both.
nice.
Yeah, so I would say he gets one of the cutlasses at least,
I have
because
proficiency in explore.
since you're proficient, you would be able to perceive those things a little bit easier than someone like me who has 10 natural perception. Passive perception.
All right.
I'm a 12 on perception. Weirdly enough,
Interesting.
I just I took that. I don't know how I have that proficiency in hunting and insight. I think that's because I'm a warden.
Probably.
Oh yeah, because
Um,
I was, while you guys were doing that, I was creating a secondary character just in case.
it might be good to
And
have a
I
backup
chose a warden,
character.
so-
Let's be honest here.
So yeah, you guys should make a backup character for yourselves.
All right. So are you guys planning on going out and gonna camp in the jungle while you're looking around?
I think we're gonna have to if we want to find that water source.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's gonna be
It's
the.
just gonna be tough to set up camp and stuff like that. Are we able to like bring stuff to set up like a short rest camp, kind of?
You guys would have to salvage for a short rest, like you were doing at the beginning of the quest on the island. But you can always come back here for a short rest or a long rest if you absolutely need either one. Short rest is obviously just one night, and a long rest you have to spend 48 hours doing light activities, including
Okay.
getting good sleep and stuff like that, and that helps recover from the exhaustion, which essentially is injury as well.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, we got some time left. Did we start late? Is that what happened?
Yes.
How late
Yeah.
did we start? Do you guys know?
I think it was like 1:20.
Yeah, it was like 20 or 30 minutes.
Okay.
I don't think it was quite 30 minutes, but I got in at like 1:15. And
Yeah.
Tyler wasn't far behind me.
Yeah, that was pretty quick behind you.
How much time are you guys good tonight for a little bit longer then?
I'm good to stay for a little bit longer if we need to.
Yeah, I'm good for a little longer.
Yeah.
I gotta cut out here pretty soon,
Okay.
but I mean, you guys can continue for a little bit
I-
without me. I don't really mind.
So
Kind of up to you guys.
I would rather we stick together with all of it. So
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and this is also a good stopping place too. You guys got your long rest in. You guys got a few things, and then we can start off the adventure next session, where you guys are trekking into the jungle, kind of going into like phase 2 of the island exploration. We're
Yeah.
kind of done with phase 1, and now we're going into phase 2, where you guys are going to do more in-depth jungle diving to find supplies or find the mysteries the island holds. So because I only got like maybe another 20 minutes anyway, and then I'm going to hop off. So, well,
I think it's
Good
good
me.
to get a new point.
it's a good break because we're literally, and we had nothing happen for the past little bit. So we did have a little bit of action with some cannibals, but you guys ended up killing them. So
And we were able to get.
He attacked us second, so it's okay.
After you guys took him hostage. Just saying, you kidnapped him. I think he's justified in trying to escape.
I mean,
Nah.
Where are you going?
All right.
But yeah, I say you guys go ahead and create a secondary character like I did.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I want to start training Sharkbait as my secondary character.
I'm gonna end the recording.
He's my backup.
All right. I'm gonna end the recording. And yeah, we'll sign off. All right. Bye.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye.